Mr. Jeff Allen.
Get up there. Get up there.
My own college, grad school, more graduations than I can ever think of. I mean, probably over 100. Everyone I've been to, the speaker comes up and they put their water up there. I'm down there and I just don't know here we go. The more water they put up there, the longer the speech. Wait. Empty. Alert. I already got to pee, so I got to go fast. Yeah. So I got that. Alright. Start out the same way everybody else does. Good evening, graduates, parents, families, teachers, staff, and members of our community. Congratulations. Class of 2026. Today is a celebration. It is a milestone. Your graduation is proof that you completed something important. But before we spend time talking about how special you are, even though you are, and I really mean that, parents, you did an awesome job. These are great kids. Let me tell you something. Nearly 4 million students will graduate from high school in the United States this year. That's just the United States alone. 4 million. You did what was expected of you. That's a good thing. Do what is expected of you. And honestly, some of you are being celebrated today simply because you did just enough to get by. That may sound harsh, but it's also true. Most of you just completed the easiest part of your life. You're not standing on the top of the ladder today. You just stepped up on the first rung. Now I know you didn't choose me to stand up here and tell you how amazing you are, how talented you are, how successful you will be. Though I wish I could tell you that your success is now guaranteed, but it isn't. The world doesn't owe you success. Don't be a victim. Nobody owes you a great career, financial security, happiness, or fulfillment. Those things have to be earned. So my question is this: who told you what success looks like? Everyone has a different answer. For some people, success means wealth. For others, it means raising a family, owning a business, serving their country, helping others, creating something meaningful, or simply living a life they can be proud of. You get to decide what success means to you. Statistics show that your chances of success increase dramatically if you do these 3 things. First, graduate from high school. You've already done a third of what the statistics say you should do. Second, get a good job. Third, get married before having children. These are not rules. These are not going to guarantee a perfect life. They simply make life a little easier. It's relatively simple to be more successful than most people because most people settle. They settle for average. They settle for comfortable. They settle for good enough. If you want to get ahead, all you really have to do is work a little harder than average. Show up earlier, stay later, be dependable. Keep your word. Do things other people are unwilling to do. Character matters, work ethic matters, integrity matters. Talent may open the door, but character determines how long you get to stay in the room. Many of you think graduating high school will give you adult freedom. You want to make your own decisions. You want to live life on your terms. Good. Very good. Then do it. Move out. Pay your own bills, take responsibility for your own life, but remember this. You are never free from the consequences of your decisions. Every choice has a cost, every action has a result. The freedom to choose also comes with the responsibility to live with the outcome. And while we're talking about advice, many of you will spend thousands of dollars throughout your lives seeking advice from experts and professionals. Meanwhile, your parents have been giving you advice for free, getting through the experience of life they have already lived. You may not always agree with them, you may not always follow their advice, but remember this. Your parents care about you in a way no professional ever will. They've been invested in your success since the day you were born. Which brings me to something every graduate here already knows. None of you got here alone. Not one. You were pushed, encouraged, challenged, corrected, supported, and occasionally dragged across the finish line by people who believe in you. Teachers, administrators, coaches, counselors, cooks, custodians, maintenance workers, neighbors, friends, aunts and uncles, brothers and sisters, and most of all, your parents and guardians. Graduates, please stand and give a round of applause to the people who helped make this moment possible. Start investing now. Yes, for your retirement and your family's financial future. Not someday, not when you're older, and not when you make more money. Now. Take some of your graduation money and invest it. Set up an investment account. It's as simple as downloading an investment app on your phone and connecting it to your bank account. Very simple. You can do it while you're sitting there. Make automatic monthly contributions to the S&P 500, the stock market. Start small if you have to. $100, $50, even $5 a month. The market will go up, the market will go down. Don't pay any attention to it. Stay consistent, leave it alone, and be extremely patient. If you do that faithfully for the next 30 years, many of you will become millionaires without ever earning a big salary. Now, when I say retirement, some of you are probably thinking, seriously? That's a long ways off. Remember your first day as freshman at wahluke High School? Graduation seemed like a long way off, too. And now you're sitting here wondering where the time went. Life moves fast, and let me tell you, it just keeps getting faster. The days feel long, and the years feel short. And one day you'll blink, and 20 years will have passed. Just ask your parents to have my class. So don't waste time. Take calculated risks, work hard, call your parents, thank your teachers. It means a lot to us. Save and invest your money. Choose your friends carefully, the ones that tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Find work that gives you purpose but also pays the bills, and become the kind of person others can depend on. Because when all is said and done, your life won't be measured by your popularity, your followers, or even your bank account. It will be measured by your character, by how you treated people, by the promises you kept, by the lives you impacted, and by whether you left things better than you found them. Class of 2026, this diploma is not the finish line, it's the starting line. The future belongs to those who are willing to work for it. Don't settle, don't make excuses, and don't quit. Go build a life that makes you proud. And as you begin to reach the next step on the ladder, and only you know what that is. I don't know Spanish, but I know try it.
¡Woo! ¡Mati! ¡Vamos, Tommy!
Que el Señor los bendiga y los guarde. Que el Señor haga resplandecer su rostro usted y tenga misericordia.